It's got to be in here somewhere. Hi. How you going? Oh, I've been looking for you everywhere. I've missed you. Have you missed me? Oh, that's good. It's been hard. It's been hard without you. But, oh, it's so glad to have you back. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been coping. Give me a hug. Hi guys, how you going? I'm back. First video in a while. And look, it's an important day. It's an important day if you're an Apple fan, because tomorrow, well, in actual fact it's the 7th today in Australia, but the 7th tomorrow in the US, we'll see the announcement and of course probably a launch date. I can't imagine they wouldn't give a launch date for the iPad 3. Will it be called the iPad 3? There's various rumours. I'm just going to quickly go through them. One is, will it be the iPad 3 or will it be the iPad HD? I'm not sure. At some point they'll drop numbers, I imagine. But you're not going to have the iPad 27, for example. And I think the same with the iPhone. We've had iPhone 4 and 4S, and at some point I think the numbers will change, or the naming system will change. So yeah, I'm thinking probably an iPad 3, but look, it is going to the Retina display. They've had the something to see and touch in their promotion, and the screen in the picture is 100% a Retina display. The text in that picture is so crisp, it looks like the iPhone 4 and 4S. So Retina display, absolute given, so it will be an HD screen. Naming, not quite so sure. Will there be a mini iPad? Not at this stage, I don't think. Apple have got so much money. They got like a pile of money. They're the biggest company in the world, worth $500 million. They've got cash just lying all over the place, and they can afford to take some risks and some potential not so successful products as the iPad or the iPhone, to fill some kind of gaps in the marketplace, or in their market, I guess. Products where gaps in their product range where other people have products. So I think at some point we'll see a bridging product between the iPad and the iPhone. However, that being said, there's talk of the iPhone increasing size with the iPhone 5. So look, it's a little bit up in the air. We won't see it tomorrow, I don't think. 4G, if we don't see 4G, it's, I think, a worry. I think it's certainly something that Apple need to be addressing. However, saying that, we may see the typical Apple thing where they go Retina display tomorrow, and in a year's time we have that same design pretty much with 4G and some other features. It's a little bit hard to say. Look, I mean, I'm kicking with a original, which I can take out of this cover. I used to always have it naked, but I was worried about dropping it. As you can see, she's the fat original. And look, I haven't seen any reason to upgrade to an iPad 2. iPad 3 with the better screen, if I can get that to go to sleep. There's a reason. But yeah, I think that the only reason that I haven't upgraded, well, I haven't seen a need, but with cameras in the iPad 2, that was about the only reason to upgrade. Oh, let me interject, cameras. I don't have cameras on my iPad, but of course they are on the iPad 2. And a lot of people aren't really happy with the quality. So the cameras will definitely improve in quality. Will they improve to the standard of the iPhone 4S? I don't know. Anyone's guess. It'd be great to see HD video, and it'd be great to see an 8 megapixel camera. But not quite 100% sure with all the other components being added in that they'll go quite to that limit. But we'll have to wait and see. Back to the other video. Running apps, it runs everything fine. With the new one, it's got a screen. We'll see the cameras improve. Some people talk about, is there going to be a home button? Yes, there's going to be a home button, even though in Apple's screenshot for their promo there wasn't a home button. In all the mock-ups there's a home button. I don't think Apple are dropping the home button just yet. They may drop it on the iPhone 5. It will drop first on the phone. I think that's a given. It will disappear first on the phone before it disappears on an iPad, because really the phone is their flagship product. Thickness, from all the shots we've had, it's a little bit, I've just got some notes here that I'm reading, it's a little bit thicker than the last iPad because of the different display. People often talk about the bezel. I've seen this stupid video of an iPad with no bezel, so no black area around the screen. I often find myself holding it with my thumb on the screen and having to move it off. Even with multi-touch, that bezel, that space around the edge of the screen, is a necessity, in my opinion, and it will always remain a necessity because you need to be able to hold the device. That's always going to be there. The processor, it's got to go quad-core, I'm sure. Apple again need to be leading the way, and I don't think that just the display, this super high-res display, is enough to carry the product without some back-end grunt. So look, we'll see tomorrow. I mean, I think it's going to be evolution rather than revolution. People always want revolution, but look, the iPad's a great product. I think in many ways, it is just, tweaks here and there, improvements of internal components. I mean, it's like looking at the laptops and things like that, is that you generally want evolution rather than revolution because they're already great products. It's a great functional product, so we're going to see, as I said, that high-res display, that's going to be the big thing, and certainly some back-end grunt, but I think the display is the thing that they're going to kind of probably really harp on about, and it will be super impressive. I'm running two 17-inch monitors, and the new iPad is going to have more pixels across than my two 17-inch monitors. It is going to be an amazing screen to look at. When I got my iPhone 4S, I was impressed, even though I'd seen them before. When I held it in my hand and used it day to day, very impressed. This new iPad is going to be something special to look at. Wait and see. Look, that's just my quick rundown. Good to be back. I'm hoping to make some more videos soon. Yeah, see you in the next one. I'm Simon from Tech My Life Video. Bye. Let me just mute that. Alrighty, here you go. Oh, I don't know if you could hear that. Where's my neck? There we go, stuff it up already. I don't know about the colour in this video. That's bright orange. That's bright orange too. It looks. I've got a bit of colour in the face. Tomorrow the iPad 3. Does it look like I've been taking drugs?